Okay, so Mike just finished his daily divination. And this is where it gets important, folks. The synchronicity of the cards that he's pulling and the rhythm of them and everything like that, right? He was going through his card deck. I pulled simultaneously the Queen of Swords, the video from that earlier, right? When we did the initial card pulls. But that's not the point. The point is that it happened again. And the meaning of the Queen of Swords is to bear witness to the truth as it exists. So that's my spirit saying, bear witness to the truth that is existing before you, right? This is a reminder for myself as I'm posting it out on social media or wherever it ends up, right? The truth exists between you and the divine, regardless of if I'm in the room or not, or anybody else is in the room with you. This exists when you connect with others and you're in that moment of flow. When you're doing the divination over there, I'm doing the divination over here, it connects through the relationship that we share. That energy is shared regardless. You're in Pennsylvania, for fuck's sake. I'm in San Diego, right?
Two
Like
different sides.
there is no possible way that we can be this much in sync, this much in rhythm, unless we were playing with something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, I don't want to know what the gods of men worship. I want to know why. This is why, folks. I want to know how they do it in cultures so that we can see the sympathies of those cultural struggles. What were people doing over here that they're also doing here, but they didn't have the language, they didn't have the proof, they didn't have those people in those small experience rooms coming forward and saying, this is what we do. This is how we do. Would you like to play with it? If you would like to play with it, let's go further, right? It's the motivation on a path further. It's the seeking of a path, always further, always what's next. What happens, not just if, but what happens when that happens. This we're doing. This is when it happens. This is real evidence of magical power.
This isn't the first time.
This is a continuation of a journey that's been going on for months. This is what happens when you listen. Seriously, like of all the people that have come and gone over the months, Mike, you stay, you listen, you apply, you do, you incorporate like these principles, these operations, like, you know, as you're helping me improve my health, I'm helping you improve this. It's a great even trade. Like this is a harmonious relationship of cultivation, right? And it's the use of our relationship that demonstrates the activeness of these principles. So it's not an unethical way to show that magic works and offer an opportunity to go through the drudgery with someone else. You know, it's so much about all of this. It's just, there's too much to say in so little time. That's all there is.
Written in my chart.
Yeah.
Literally.
When you going through the chart for you and the astrological forces, and then you can understand what's going to happen when you say those words in a spell, and then we did the energy work of those forces. External manifestation to the internal conduits, to where you're already coming from.
From the place, time of my birth, like them gates are open. That's my time. Like right. I'm just.
And it's unfortunately taken you your entire life to get to a point where these things become viable opportunities. Okay? And that's unfortunate. It really is. That it's taken so long. But
just put coins in my eyes when I die, so I have payment to go across the lake with me. This.
I mean, right? Like that's a whole nother project. Is like how are we going to help people send off, right? Do you want to go by fire, by earth, by air, by what? Like there should be a whole laundry list of how you go. And then what tree do you want to be buried under? What kind of plants do you want planted on top of you? So that you become back into the spirit world. Right?
I'm to myself.
You know, I know how you said you wanted to be buried at one point with that with the plant in the butt, everything straight
Yeah,
up. Like,
that's how I want to be buried.
I
Yeah.
mean, I got nothing. I got nothing. But yeah, it's all it's all rhythm and synchronicity and getting in these flows with people. Getting in these rhythms so that the opportunity just explodes. Like whatever's gonna grow out of your backside.
Some bomb ass weed.